then some of the components like casework cabinets. As you can see, watch this. They got their specific structure. We open the 3D view, then I delete these parts like this way. Then I select the cabinet. Here we got the level, the elevation from level, or the offset that we can consider. Disregarding to the host, I mean here we can consider an offset between the cabinet and also the host, 0, 300 or whatever, and also moves with nearby elements, and the wall cabinets that are hosted by wall that we can control the elevation from level by this way. And then in edit type, if we open it to check the properties, type properties, we got the material. I set it to texture, visual style, and also I can specify materials to handle material, door or drawer. I here search for PVC, flexible, or use render appearance to cabinet material and door. And then for the depth, height, as you can see in the preview, I set it to shaded, and also the depth, and you can change the views, back, front, left, right, as you can see, and also the height and width that you can adjust it. Okay, and if you have changed the values, it will be finalized. And you can select component for lighting fixtures. Here in load family, I open lighting, architectural, internal or external. I click on internal, I open it, then here we got ceiling lights, down light. No, some of them are host based, wall based, and some are not. For example, metric wall lamp, I open it. Then I want to, as you can see, it is wall based because you can only add it on the walls. By this way. Check this out. Then here I can select one of the wall lamps, right click, select similar all instances, then changing the elevation from level for all 2100s or 3000s actually. I select one of them, watch this, lighting fixture for the category. Here we got some properties about the structure of lighting fixtures. The elevation from level, electrical lighting, calculate. Let me open system in electrical. Actually, you can find the related instructions in the electrical installation course, and others are repetitive. And then in the type properties, as you can see, we got, and as you can see for the lighting fixtures, we got the geometry itself, and also the radiator, as you can see, or the emitter of the stream of the light that is not visible by default in Revit. But if you wanted to check their emitter, you click on view and then visibility graphics, and then I move down to find lighting at first. Watch this. In lighting fixtures, I open the subcategories, then I enable light source. Then as soon as I enable it, you'll see these symbols. And each of the lighting fixtures got their specific lighting sources that we will talk about them. But some of the lighting fixtures that you download them from the websites, they might not have the light source. But here again, I open the visibility graphic and then I uncheck the light source. Watch this. Light source, I uncheck it to hide them. Then I select the element, opening edit type to check the properties, for example, the bulb material, shade material, wall mount material, and then in the continuation we got the photometrics, which are related to the light itself, like light loss factor, initial intensity, that you can adjust it, and initial color of the light. For example, the color preset like halogen, xenon, and whatever. But here, in order to show you the results, I should set it to realistic and fine, and we don't want to render actually. Then I click on graphic display options. We talked about graphic display options before in view control bar. So here I set the lighting scheme to interior artificial only, then I apply to check the artificial lights in the project. Okay, and then I can select this and then opening the initial color, I set it to xenon. Then as you can see, the color is changed, or halogen. Watch this, like this way, or which one you want, or we can set it to custom and then specify the color temperature starting from 1800s to 6500s. Watch this. As we increase the value, the color will get colder. I set it to the default value. And then we got dimming lamp color temperature shift. Then we can specify a color, okay, customizedly like green. Watch this. To specify the filter color, apply by this way. So by this way you can do the settings related to the color of the lights. Then we got the light source definition, which is a read-only family or parameter, that the value is point and spherical, that we specify these while creating the family of lighting fixture. And this was the last part in the components that you want to add them into the Revit project.